guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something that I do every day, all the time, more than 3 times a day, is eat. I love to eat, so why not eat and talk to y'all? So I have some delicious KFC. I have my favorite KFC or chicken is legs. I don't know why they gave me these. I guess it's the breast. I'm not really a fan of that, but whatever. And some gravy, what do you call it? Some mashed potatoes and gravy, and some corn. So it's crazy that I'm eating chicken because I was vegan like a month ago. I didn't eat any dairy, no animal products. I was on it too for like a month, but then I'm just like, girl, why are you suffering? And it's crazy because when you're vegan, that's when people want to tell you about, oh girl, yeah, be vegan, good for you. You know, I'm gonna be vegan next month. What? So, this chicken, so good. But one of my biggest things when I'm vegan, have you ever experienced your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandfather always talking about your weight? Always talking about your weight. It's like I could, like whenever I go home for Thanksgiving or for any special occasion, my weight always is a topic. I'll never forget. I went to my grandma's house and my grandma was like, "Oh, you put on some weight," and I'm like, "Really? What do you do? Stay skinny the rest of my life? Like, I'm not 21." Or my dad. I'll never forget my dad. I always wear baggy clothes. I like to be comfortable. I dress to be comfortable, not for fashion. I'm not one of those fashionista chicks at all. This is pink lemonade, by the way. And so I wear baggy clothes. And so I used to be a size 2, size 4 decades ago. I think I was size 2, size 4 when George Washington was in office. But so I had some clothes in my parents' closet because I used to live with them. I had clothes in there, and my dad was like, "Why don't you get rid of these clothes?" I'm like, "Excuse me?" I'm like, "Some of them I can still fit." And he was like, "No, you can't." I'm like, "Excuse me?" They have no problem. Men have no problem telling you that you gain weight. No problem. But they have the biggest stomachs. I'm like, "Excuse me, a woman has children. Those children come out of their stomach or their vagina, and you expect them to bounce right back. For some reason, comment down below if you have kids and you cannot get rid of your bottom pouch. For me, I have 2 kids, and I can't get rid of my bottom pouch. I call it kangaroo pouch because it's just there. It's just, I don't, what am I supposed to do with it? Like, wearing Spanx every day? Absolutely not. Wearing waist trainers, or we call it a thing, a waist trainer, for what? I have to be comfortable. I have to be comfortable. So I'm not wearing that. My weight is always a topic of discussion. Or even when you go to the mall and you see one of your friends and they do a double take, like, "You know who I am," and they're like, "Kiana." When someone does a Kiana and they look you up and down, they say, "Girl, you got fat," and I didn't recognize you until you said my name twice. But parents, grandparents, they feel like they have this past where they can just say whatever they want to say to you, and it just be like, you have to take it. But don't come for them. Don't say nothing about them. I'm just like, if we're all grown here, we should be able to come for each other. If you want to come for my weight, which I believe is one of women's most sensitive topics on them, like that's one of the most sensitive subjects. It's like, don't come for a woman's weight. But they do, and you know, being Caribbean or Africa, wherever you're from, besides America, because you know, some Americans, I'm not hating on no Americans, but by the way, I'm American, but I'm halfway American. But Americans, the way they be talking to their parents, I'm just like, what? Like when I go to stores or I go to the mall or go to restaurants and I hear this little boy from around the way talking about shut up, mom. I'm like, shut up and mom don't go in the same sentence. Or you need to buy my food, or you need to do this for me. Excuse me? What? What? I hear it all the time. And for me, let me tell my mom to shut up. Let me look at my mother sideways. Let me even think about telling my mother something. I remember back in the day when you used to get beat. You know, back in the day when your parents would beat you with belts and stuff like that. And when they beating you, you cussing them out in your head. Like cussing. Like when I say I was cussing my mother, I hope she's not watching this. Mom, if you're watching this, you know, forgive me, please. I was young. But I used to cuss my mom. My dad never beat me. And it's called beat because they beat us back in the day. Nowadays, you go to jail. But back in the day, you got your tail whipped. And so I used to get beat, and I used to cuss her out in my head. When I tell you every name I could think of, every name I could make up, she was that person. And the worst part about it was she asked that I want to watch a movie after. Or, oh, you know I'm doing this because I love you. Or, you know I'm doing this because the Bible says, spoil the rod, spoil the child. Excuse me? Let's have this conversation 2 days from now. My butt's still burning. I still got to clean up the blood. I'm just like, they have no chill. Parents have no chill. But you got to love them. And one thing I've noticed when I was a child, I used to hate. I'm like, you know what? When I grow up, I would never do that to my kids. I would never say it to my kids. Like, parents are so quick to say, oh, I put you in this world and I'll take you out. Okay. Basically, you're saying you're going to kill me. I don't get it. What else I don't get sensitive men. It drives me crazy. Oh my gosh. It drives me crazy. There's this guy that I wasn't talking to him. We were friends. You know you like somebody and they like you, but y'all not dating. So it was like that. I want to tell you, this man is the most sensitive dude I've ever met in my life. In my life. I think he is under the category of they don't want you, but they don't want anybody else to have you. And they want you to show them attention, and then when you do show them the attention that they want, they get their fix, and they don't want you to show them any attention anymore. Like, I could be like, oh, come over, you know, let's hang out, let's watch a movie. Or, you know, what are you doing, how are you day, whatever. Oh, no, they're always making an excuse why they can't come over. But let the day go by. You don't call, you don't text, you don't even bother them. They blowing up your phone. Hey, are you okay? What's going on? Excuse me? How many times I called you yesterday, asked you want to come over, and you still don't come over? And then they do the reverse psychology. I'm just like, It's like, I dated a guy that had no emotion. Like, I felt like nothing bothered him. No matter what I did, nothing bothered him. He didn't show, he had a poker face. When I say poker face, like, nothing. And I always said, like, yo, I need me a sensitive man to express himself, to be so vulnerable. And then when this dude came, and he was just so emotional. Like, when I say emotional, it's like the day before your period. When you got cramps, when you got headaches, migraines, you feel like your ovaries and your uterus about to come out. That's how he is. And I'm just like, you know, I don't think, because I mean, you know, women are weird emotional. I don't think I can deal with a dude like that. I just need someone in between. Why is it that I have to have an extreme, somebody who's not emotional and is emotionless, and somebody who is too emotional? Like, come on. It's not that hard. And don't tell them that they're sensitive. Oh, what? End of the world. You're the only person that ever told me I was sensitive. Nigga. I mean, ladies, nowadays, men are either short, sensitive, or broke. Like, God, really? What happened? What happened? Like, back in the day, if it's a short man, he was good to you. He didn't cheat on you. He'd ride for you. He'll do anything for you. But now these short dudes, they cheat on you with multiple people. and they can care less about you. I'm just like, what happened? For me, I'll be single. I promise. I'd rather be single and lonely and happy than date these fools out here who think they're better than rice. Rice ain't all that good. Better than chicken and waffles. Or should got chicken and waffles. But seriously, ladies, if you think that you want a man, if you think that a man can complete you, trust me, they'll bring stress to your life. They'll bring gray hair to your life. They'll bring your face looking like you got beat up by 16 people. Don't do it. Don't do it. All these men in the beginning are angels. Oh, I love you. You're the first woman I've ever really loved. You know, I really want to be with you. You know, after 6 months, they stop calling. They stop texting. They lie about everything. Everything. Oh, guys, first of all, it's not me. This is not my situation. So don't be thinking it's me. It's not me. I'm just saying there's just a lot of dudes nowadays who are in their 30s or late 30s and don't care nothing about settling down. I'm just like, at what point? At what point? Who don't want to have kids or have a family and just live happy? Not saying being married, you will be happy all the time, but it's like, I don't get these men who are older, who are established in their career, who have everything besides a wife and a child, and they're okay with being single. It's not like they're not dating, but they're okay with being single. There's something wrong with them. If you know, men, if you're watching this, that's just my view. I speak only from my perspective. You guys might think differently. Comment down below if you think there's so many men out here that are just a waste of skin. Honestly, like I can't. Honestly, I'd rather watch romantic movies and just get my fix that way. And watch those dudes break those girls' heart. Watch them cry and eat their life away than me doing that. Because for me, honestly, I can't afford to gain any more weight. I can't afford to be in a relationship with a guy and gain all that happy weight, and then when they break up with you or they dump you, gain all that emotional weight. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Ooh. Whew. This is why I have not dated much, because I feel like I see my friends or I see other people and I try to live vicariously through them, because it's like these dudes, this is not a male bashing video, by the way, but I mean, this is just what it is. This is just facts. These men nowadays, there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with y'all. Seriously, if you see a woman, she aligns with your morals and your values, she's a good girl, she's educated, she has a career, what is the problem? And y'all compatible. What is the problem? Honestly, you can't commit? You have commitment issues, or do you have daddy issues? Because I don't get it. I don't get it. There's so many beautiful, educated, smart women who make their own money and support them own selves, but there's men out here who are passing them up. For what? Just because you want to be single and have options, weigh your options? For what? If you see something, everything that you want in a woman, why not go for it? Can't. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like mukbangs or you like me doing this kind of thing, please let your girl know in the comment section down below. Please share this video with anybody and everybody. My Instagram, I never say this, but my Instagram, follow me on Instagram, it's Kiana_Marie_24. And follow me on Snapchat, which is just Kiana Marie, I believe. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We are at 815 subscribers. Before the end of the year, I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers. So please tell everybody that your girl's on YouTube, so we can get to 1,000 subscribers. Cheers. Stop, don't get ice. PSA, don't get ice in your drinks, because they fill the ice up to here and they put this much juice. I don't have time. Why am I paying $2 for this? I can go to Giant and get $2 worth a gallon of juice.